This is the Frustrated Canadian, and welcome back to our City Skylines how-to series. So in this series, I will be showing you guides on how to do different things within the City Skylines game. In our previous videos, we have done things such as our trumpet interchange, as you see here, which is currently being used. We have also done things like a highly efficient train and industry area. So we have our industry zones, some warehouses, and our train lines coming in and picking up goods. We have also done how to start your city. So if you haven't watched that yet, or if you're curious on how to start a city, feel free to go back to this video. And finally, we have a suburb kind of video. So just talking about how to do suburbs, create these nice flowing neighborhoods. And I do just want to take a quick moment and thank everybody for all the love and support on the series. We've been growing in quite the, that's kind of silly looking, we've been growing quite rapidly, and I really do appreciate it. We got 60 subs in like a week, which is totally wild, and I just want to keep her going. So let's get to it. So if you are enjoying the series so far, and if you do find some usefulness out of this video, comment and let me know. What did you find useful? I would love to know. If you have any comments on the quality of the content, again, feel free to let me know. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it indeed. In today's episode, we are going to be doing some fun stuff. We are going to be designing a farming industry zone. Woohoo, so exciting. So exciting indeed. And basically this farming industry, I know it's gonna look kind of silly, but this farming industry is gonna come up over here. I created a nice little exit that has lights on it for some dumb reason. That's the wrong one. We are just gonna take that off, because why would you ever need lights on something like this? Okay, perfect. So what we're gonna do, and what I've already done, honestly, and I'll redo it, is we're actually gonna zone in an industry area, but we're gonna de-zone this right now. So we're just gonna take this guy here and kind of obliterate it here. So I actually also created this small little farming town here. This little town is basically the purpose of it so that we can have people coming out in this area and actually working on the farms. So you do need that for the specific area. So what you're going to do to start off is you're going to come into the farming tab here, and you are going to, let me just turn this off, but you can see all this yellow line means farmland. So how do I want to do this? I guess what we're going to do is we're going to start off by throwing in a few roads. And we're going to do a fairly high density center of our farm. So what I mean by that is we're actually going to use these faster roads because we're going to have a lot of traffic coming in and out of here. Is that a little too big? It might be a little too much because we don't need it to be gigantic. So what I'm going to do is we're going to come off just by one on this other side. Maybe two. Let's do one. Let's do two. It seems to be a little bit better number, and we can always come in here and I'll turn off these lights because we won't need junctions like that because it's just the timing just doesn't work. Well, I don't know why the timing doesn't work, but it's just a silly thing. And now what we're gonna do is, as we get off of this, we're gonna have more of our actual farmland here. So we're gonna take these off. Actually, yeah, look at that. Let's just move these out of the way a little bit because, excuse you, they're in the way. Perfect. All right, let's see if we can get this road thing. Perfect indeed. Just like so. So, well, the first thing you're going to do, you're going to come into your industry tab. You're going to turn that off because it's annoying, and we are going to place down a farm main building. So, this is kind of like your operations center. And we're just going to toss one down right there. Now we've done that, we've got a little orchard. Wow, orchard, not orchard. And we are going to start zoning in here. And as you can see, a lot of our farmland is over on this side. So as we get over here, let's see, go back into the minerals tab. You can see that we don't really have a ton there. So maybe we'll have this come across a little bit, just like so. So what we can do, and since these are not, I don't believe these roads can go up, but I believe they can go down. Oh, these can go up, look at that. Perfect, there we go. We're actually gonna do some crazy stuff here. We're gonna bring these roads across, just like so. And we are going to have our farm extend over onto this side as well. So, make everything work a little bit better. This windmill is also in the way, so we're just gonna take this guy and move him out of the way here real quick. Just like so. These windmills are just providing power for this area specifically, so we don't really need to worry about it. So going back into your industry tab, we will be going in here, and we are next going to be placing down a workers' barracks. So this building here, it's just to increase the efficiency of the area. So add a few of them, you can actually have a lot. So each of them increases by 5%, and they need to be placed at the area. So if we wanted to, area has no main building. Hold the cellular phone up. Wait, what? Did I zone that right? Ah, I did not. Whoops. Ah, I zoned in some other random area by accident. Myrtle Center. Well, now it's all the orchard. Orchard. All right, let's get a couple of these guys up in here. Let's get one there. We'll get one there, and one there. And then we'll take this. This is a maintenance building. We're gonna toss this guy right in the center here. I kind of don't like how this didn't lay out properly, but you know what? That's okay. We got lots of random water pipes all over the place. You can see I mentally tried to prepare for this video, but apparently that did not leave the train station. Why? Is there power issues over here? Hold up. Oh. Shoot. Ah, shoot. Okay. Boom. There we go. That should be good. So if we turn on this button here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right. I was a little worried there for a second. So let's turn it back onto this mode. We'll take you off, and then we are going to do... so basically what you want to do is you want to have some storage buildings. So we're going to start off with some storage, and that is why we created these. So we're going to do some grain silos here. We are going to prepare to store a lot of goods. We're going to have some barns, because these will store some your cattle, I believe. Let me check here. Raw material. What will it be? Okay. When we will do a large barn. I do believe this does store, yeah, beef. No crops. Wow. Okay, I'm crazy. All right. You know what? Let's just toss a couple buildings down here and there. These will all store up nicely. And this is going to be our cattle area, and this will be our actual farm district here. So let me just get some power lines in here quickly, because that is probably important. Get these all connected up just like so. Perfect. All right. Now back to cattle. Let's do cattle first. So these are our animal pastures, and then you get all these other buildings here. So let's do some large cattle or large animal zones, just like so. And we'll toss a couple little ones in the middle here. We don't have. You have to have crops, which we have 0 of, so we actually do need to get the crops growing here first a little bit. So let's get that going. So I like this one a lot. It has a little barn on it, so it looks really good in your farm area here. Let's get a couple of these guys just kind of spread throughout. Oh, I thought that was curved. I was like, that's kind of funky looking. And just to make it look a little, each of these a little bigger, we'll do. These windmills are really all up in my grill, aren't they? Wow, wow, wow. All right. Wow, really? Holy guacamole. Well, you know what? That's okay. That's kind of gives it like a cool vibe almost, if I have to say so myself. Let's go on back into this guy here. Hey, maybe we want to get a little bit of fruit production as well up in here. So let's get some real fruit farms. That, I think I can fix this. I think I can fix these. So if you actually come into this, you don't have to. That doesn't have to be a greenhouse. I was like, I don't like that look. So let's get some different types of fruit. And these guys, cotton. No, let's go for wheat, because this is gonna be a wheat area. I wish we could have canola, because that yellow that you get from canola plants, beautiful. It's spectacular, honestly. It's very yellow, very yellow. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go. All right, perfect. And we are doing cows on you, and then you can do pigs. Yep, and then you'll do sheep. I'm gonna keep this as cattle, because I feel like cattle is the right play. So now that we're getting some wheat up in here, so these buildings are all gonna import. So you're doing crops. They're all crops. It's all crops. It's all crops everywhere. Just kidding. Okay. Okay. Maybe here we can start doing some of our processing facilities. So if you come back into your tab here, we can pop in here, and if you look over here, we have a flour mill. So this is gonna process your crops. So let's just toss one right there, a little flour mill. Maybe we'll do 2 flour mills. Yeah, let's go for it. We also have a cattle shed. So these are buildings to raise cattle and stuff. So basically, we'll just toss these. Shoot. Do these produce pollution as well? Just noise, not quite pollution. This produces pollution, so we kind of need to be a little careful where we want to place these cattle sheds. Let's do 2 right. What is this? This is just a barn. Okay, that's okay. That's all right then. We don't mind putting a cattle shed by that. And what else we got here? We got some milk parlors. Got some milk parlors, so we're gonna toss down 3 of these bad boys. We're gonna generate a lot of resources with this area. That is the goal. And then finally, we have a slaughterhouse. And this is a pretty big building. So we're gonna toss one here. And we're gonna toss one near the cows, actually, because honestly, we may as well. They're gonna hang out here anyway. And then we're just gonna continue on with this. And I don't like how these are kind of not perfectly aligned. Hello? Okay, what the hell? Yeah, it wouldn't let me place it like right beside him. Like, hello, are you good, game? Hey, game, are you good, bro? Are you good? What else we got here? We got basically everything we really need, but I think we need a little bit more fruit, because obviously this isn't enough fruit. So we need to... Let's flank these guys with some fruit producer, or some more fruits. This is oranges. You'll also do oranges. You're doing apples, so you'll also do apples, and you guys are both doing pears. So now there we go. Look at that. We have a nice little well-functioning area. Hello. We might have to fix some stuff here, because that is a lot of traffic coming off in here. And I feel like you would need another highway, but we don't have. It's a problem with the base game. There's no 4-lane highways that make this easy. We'll figure it out here in a bit. And obviously, this will be a pretty high traffic area, so there may be that problem as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take this and upgrade you. Unfortunately, we can't go all the way there, but it gets us far enough for the time being, and we need to connect the power back up before that goes away. Perfect. There are also other industrial buildings you can use. There's these guys here, but I think we could get 1 or 2, a bakery here. I believe we are allowed to do the bakery. So let's build a bakery just right there. I don't believe it needs anything but animal products. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Crops, animal products, and flour. It's looking good already. And this road is kind of going to cause some problems. So what I'll do is I'll just do a 90-degree offshoot. Just like so. Alright, look at that. Because these are just our incineration plants. This is all garbage disposal. This will need to be sorted at some point. Because, I mean, these guys coming off can split really easily. It's just over here where they're coming back onto the highway we're going to have some problems. And maybe, you know what? Maybe if we're feeling a little crazy, we can bring another road over this way. And this is like the nice thing about this game, see Skylines, is that the world's kind of your oyster. Like, you want to build something really stupid looking, go right ahead. You want to build something a little realistic? That's on you. Do whatever you want. That is what I love about this game. I kid you not. It is a game that allows you to be so creative. allows you to spend time doing design things the way you want to design things. It just all in all makes the game a lot more fun. So let's over here. Oh, we already have water. We'll get a little power over here, just like so, just like that. And what we're gonna do over here, since we're still in the farming district, we shall do. That's trees. Just kidding. There we go. We'll just add a couple more farms. Why not? Let's get some big farms. Not in it. Oh, I need to zone this in. Touche, game. Touche. We do have a lot of farmland over here too. So that's kind of the goal. Your goal is to not use it all, obviously. You don't want to just make it look silly. You want to have a really good looking big area here. It's all about that. It's all about making it look good. You want to enjoy the game. You want to make sure that you're having some fun. That's really, truly, that's just truly what this game is about, honestly. So enjoy yourself, build slowly. I don't know, maybe don't build slowly per se, but just build at a pace that you enjoy. Like, these buildings are all gonna fill up. We're slaughtering some cows. Much to the cow's dismay. Oh, ripperoni Mr. Cow. Like, press F to pay respects to the cow. Yeah. I don't know. This video is 15 minutes. Like, it's not really hard to design a... Ooh, shit. It's not really hard to design a little farm area. These things won't clog up very much because this is a pretty low traffic area. We are having a little bit of crime, so I guess one thing you should do is have a couple fire halls, because you know this is an industry area, so you kind of need to make sure your people aren't dying, and maybe a police station or two, just to keep your people happy. So I hope you all learned something from this video. I hope it wasn't a total waste of time for you all. I think these areas can look spectacular if you really put some work into it. And yeah, this is your boy, the Frustrated Canadian. Drop a comment if you did enjoy the video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. See ya, everybody.